In tonight's Corner Office, a powerful story of inspiration, hope, as well as determination. Sherri Smith went from a career as a high-powered attorney for Coca-Cola to the author of a series of children's books that encourage while teaching valuable lessons. Smith's popular Game Day Rules series was born while she was undergoing chemotherapy for cancer. And now restaurant franchise Cracker Barrel is helping to spread the word. Welcome, author, philanthropist, and entrepreneur Sherri Smith, joining us from Atlanta. You know, I got to tell you, I've been reading your story, and it brings tears to my eyes here, but it also gives me a sense of resolve and courage. Now, you were a high-powered attorney. You know, you had a great career, you were making a lot of money, then all of a sudden you get diagnosed with cancer. What went through your mind, and what made you just start to write these books?
Well, when I first was diagnosed with cancer, my immediate thought was that I wanted to get past it as quickly as possible and get right back to my career at the Coca-Cola company. At the time of my diagnosis, I was up for a position to move to Vienna, Austria. So that first round for me, I was really focused on, let me get past this so I can get my life back. And about 2 years into the treatments, and I realized that this was going to be a long-term battle for me, and I needed to refocus my energy on not having a life as an attorney anymore, and what did I really want to do. And reading for me has always been a refuge. My parents really instilled that in us as children. And throughout my career as an attorney at Coke, and even before that and after my illness, I read to children because I felt that that was something that's very important. And when I resumed reading to children after the diagnosis of cancer, it actually inspired me to start writing children's books of my own. So that's how it got started for me.
And you have a number of books out there. And the key thing is here, you have a character of helping people. Prior to this, you were volunteering at homeless shelters and schools and tutoring. And of course, as you were growing up, you were talking about your grandparents. I think your grandmother read to your grandfather who couldn't read. As a result of this, and I think what people need to understand and know, you took the focus off of yourself and started putting it on other people. I think that must be key in terms of your keeping steady in your recovery.
That has made a tremendous difference in my recovery. My parents wanted for us to be civic-minded outside of church, and we did a lot of volunteer work even when I was a child. So actually, before I started writing books, I wanted to express my thankfulness to God for how far He had brought me and all of the blessings that I have, the support system. And I actually worked with the legal department at the Coca-Cola company to raise money for adults who were facing financial devastation as a result of undergoing cancer treatments. We've had 2 benefits so far and raised close to $400,000 that went right into the Atlanta community. It's called the Atlanta Cancer Care Foundation. And it really gave me a new lease on life to know that I could be productive. It put things into perspective for me. And I found that not having the focus on that daily battle or what my worries were, what my concerns were, that to express thankfulness and to try to help people in their time of need really was very uplifting for me.
Right.
And it actually really helped set the stage for me to start writing books.
Well, I tell you, we've run out of time here. You are certainly an example of truth and courage. You got the 2013 Author of the Year by publisher Mascot Books, and you've been recognized by so many people, and we just want to thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's quite an honor. I'm so excited, and I just really appreciate your support in getting my message out about my books, and I'm so thankful that Cracker Barrel has given me a platform to be able to get this message out to children about being good sports.
God bless you. Tomorrow on Exchange, we'll weigh in on the controversy surrounding the proposed housing and commercial development at Grand Canyon. And thank you for watching Exchange. We'll see you tomorrow.